hi. Got some treats for you. Say hi, girls.
Hi.
Yeah, they showed up here today, so we're going to do a quick little video for today for Bible. Your assignment's already been, your assignment will be posted. But I want to do a quick reminder. Last week, hold it up. Last week we talked about being a thermostat, not a thermometer. I want you to set the temperature for yourself and not let yourself be controlled by your emotions. Just a quick reminder about that. And the verse we talked about, you can put it down now, girls. The verse we talked about was Proverbs what? I don't remember the verse. It's a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. So that's what we want to do is keep our temperature even keel and set the standard. But you go ahead and put those down now, girls. And then we're going to talk for just a minute about next week or next Sunday is Easter, this coming Sunday. So I wanted to give you girls a little bit of a challenge this week about setting the temperature, setting the thermostat for yourself and for your home. If you have several children in your home, this will be a fun little thing to do. So I want to talk to you about my son, Cody. We have talked about him many times. When he was, here's a picture of him. This is him. Hold that for me, girls. Hold up so they can see it, yeah. This is a picture of him. We went on a missions trip to Haiti a few years back. And I wanted to share with you what he did for us one Easter. And he'd only been with us maybe a year or two. And what he did was we had invited several people over to our home for Easter lunch. They were all adults. There were no children. And the day before, or maybe even the Friday night before, we had colored a bunch of Easter eggs because our church had a big Easter egg hunt. And, you know, this year we're not getting ready. We can't do that because of the quarantine. So I'm going to give you an idea of what you can do to bring some extra fun and some difference and be creative with Easter this year. So what this little guy did several years ago, that he was only maybe 10, 12 years old, what he did was we decorated all of these eggs. You girls listening? He decorated all of these eggs, and he would decorate them in all different kinds. Like he had a cross on one, and he just did all these really creative things he did on these Easter eggs. And then he decided on Sunday afternoon, while the adults were finishing eating, that he wanted to do an Easter egg hunt for the adults. What do you think about that? And he got his little, he had an easel, a chalkboard easel, and he set it up so that if you found this egg that looked like this, it was so many points. And if you got this egg, then you got like 50 points. He does this cute little point system. So now, out in the yard, he went and he hid all of these eggs. And the adults had to go about looking and trying to find these eggs. And those adults started acting like children. It was the coolest thing ever. And it was all because this little guy here was creative and wanted to do something different. So I'm going to give you another extra challenge on that. So you girls, you guys could do this for your grandma and your grandpa and maybe even your brother. And what you do is you can make up how many of you remember those little coupon books we do for parents' birthdays or for Christmas? You could do that for your parents. Like I think about little Maya Stansel. She could give Mama a foot massage if she wins. Just different things like that you can do to make Easter a little bit more fun, a little bit more different because it's going to be a little bit different anyway this year. So I thought maybe you could just add a little something extra there. What do you think, girls? Yeah? Yeah, you guys are not good with the camera. We just found out. So they're going to sing a song for you here at the end. We're all done. There's just a challenge for you to just make this year a little bit different, a little more creative. And the Bible says, and this is the verse that you've probably already seen in the letter I sent home to you in your folder last Friday, that in Psalms 139 and verse 14, it says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So the Lord made you very special and very different, and each of you are creative in your own way. So maybe you'll come up with something different than what I talked about, or you'll take that idea and run a totally different direction. And that's what I want to see. I want us to share throughout the week maybe some ideas that you've come up with. And also remember, in that letter I talked about us doing a Zoom this week. So be sure and do a private message to me on today's video or homework when you turn in the homework. Put a note in there about what day and what time would work best for you. If you want me to figure it out, I'll do that. No problem either way. So anyway, the girls are going to sing for you. Here we go.
Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, sanctuary for you.
Okay, we're going to let you guys go. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to your comments and your creativity this week. Bye. Love you guys. Miss you. Say bye, girls.
Bye.
Bye, girls.